Hello everyone, a nice little video here showing an airstrike by a Ukrainian MiG-29 on a key supply bridge at Urazovo in Russia, using a pair of AASM Hammer glide bombs. It's been a while since we looked at both a bog standard airstrike and the bridge being destroyed, so I thought I'd take a look today since no wildberries are burning. This looks like a solid strike as well, hitting the bridge bang on. Because of the smoke, we can't see the damage for certain, but luckily a second video was shared showing that the bridge has been knocked down. Personally, I reckon this may warrant a second bomb to truly finish it off, as the gap caused isn't huge. This looks like it might be crossable by bridging equipment. So, hopefully, Ukraine did hit it again. Now, before we look at the geolocation of where exactly this is, I have a second video for you. This was from a bridge crossing the same river, but a bit further along, a few kilometres away, but was also hit by glide bombs. This time, the damage looks even more severe, I think, with the bridge completely downed. So, two good solid strikes here, on key bridges it seems. And remember, both of these bridges are in Russia, so that's a bit of a Brucey bonus. The geolocation is on screen now. The blue is the one we saw get hit in the airstrike, yellow, the second bridge, so both in Russia, near the settlement of Urazovo, which is here on deep states. So this is an attempt here by Ukraine to hinder Russian logistics in the north, this strike taking place in Russia itself. You can see that Russia is trying to create a buffer zone on the border regions here with Ukraine to prevent any border incursions of that sort of thing. So this will impact logistics either heading that way, and it will also hinder Russia's offensives against Kupiansk, as these bridges are on the main supply road leading south to that front. And Kupiansk is a key area at the moment that Russia is pushing hard towards and has been pushing hard towards all year. Now, interestingly as well, this is, I think, the furthest AASM Hammer strike that we've seen yet. 25 kilometers from the border. So maybe a sign of a decline in Russian air threats to Ukraine's bombers here, as usually we see these hit around 10 kilometers behind the front lines. So for one to hit 25 kilometers is pretty impressive. Now, before we finish, playing now is a video shared by Leonid, who's asked me to do a fundraiser. He's a volunteer who carries out evacuations with his team from frontline villages and towns, rescuing civilians who are in threat. He's rescued a lot of civilians who have done a few fundraisers for him before. The vehicle shown on screen now is one which we raised in a past fundraiser. His current fundraiser is basically to buy fuel so he can continue his operations there. As well as rescuing civilians, he also operates a taxi service for wounded Ukrainian veterans. So it's all for a good cause. His donation link and website is in the description. Thanks very much and take care, everybody.